Good morning, everybody, to the chart. Saturday morning, Saturday 10 a.m. yoga class. Today is 28th of March. We are on our living rooms, on our bedrooms, whatever we can to share the magic of yoga. My name is Geny and I've been doing this class for quite a while for chart. We have created a nice big community, and hopefully with the magic of technology, we can even grow it bigger and better. So if there are any injuries or anything in particular that I need to know, you can raise your hand on the chat, or you can, if I can see you on the video, you can raise your hand and I can talk to you. And friends, family, pets, children, they are all welcome. But yeah, I can only see you on this side, so I don't know if you want to turn your video. Hello. So for people that just arrived, since we're at home, I recommend that you have a cushion handy and maybe a block if you have also a blanket. You don't need a yoga mat to do yoga. Don't have that as an excuse. You only need yourselves. And we're going to start as we always start, just by centering. So allow yourselves to sit. I'm sitting on a cushion. So if you are sitting on the floor, make sure that your spine has the normal curvatures. So you have to have your lower back and your middle back and your upper back in the normal position for your back. If you find that you're hanging over like this, hunching, then it means that you need support underneath your sitting bones. So you can fold the cushion and sit a little bit higher so that your back is nice and straight. And we're going to start by closing our eyes and breathing, expanding the breath into your abdomen and your ribs and your collarbones. And as you exhale, let go the breath in your abdomen and your ribs and your collarbones. If you wanted to, you can have your hands onto your belly just to feel that breath. Inhaling, expanding, and exhaling, releasing. And this Saturday morning, after a week of a lot of changes and uncertainties, new opportunities, and exciting things as well. Just see where you're at and ask yourself, why are you here? That why might give you the intention for the practice today. Bring your hands to your heart center, open your eyes, and bow your head, saying, Namaste, everybody, Namaste. Good. Bring your hands onto your knees, make sure that you're sitting comfortably. We're going to start warming up, rolling the shoulders back, and roll the shoulders forwards. There are a few people on this video call that I don't know, so we're going to go slowly. Bring your arms up, look towards the hands. Exhale, opposite hand to knee, look over your shoulder. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, opposite hand to knee, look over the other shoulder. Doesn't matter what way you go. Inhale, arms up, exhale. Bring your right hand to your right hand side, left arm overhead. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, change side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fingertips behind, open your chest, looking up. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. And sway your upper body side to side. You might not need the cushion anymore, so you can take it out if you need to. And we're going to do this twice more. So now that we know what we're doing, inhale, arms up. Look towards your hands. Exhale, right, opposite hand to knee. Turn it towards your right hand side. Inhale, arms up. Turn towards your left. Inhale, arms up, and let your right hand come to your right hand side, left arm overhead, looking towards your elbow. Inhale, bring it up, exhale, to the other side. Inhale, arms up, exhale, fingertips behind, open your chest, looking up. And inhale, arms up, exhale, fold forwards. Sway your upper body. One more time. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left hand to right knee. Look over your shoulder. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, change side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hand to the side. Open your chest, look towards your elbow. Inhale, bring it up, change side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, release your hands behind, looking up towards the sky, stretching the front of the chest. Inhale, arms up, and exhale, fold forwards. And stay there for a moment, releasing the whole weight of your body towards the floor. If you can't go very far, don't worry about it. Walk your hands back towards your legs and cross your legs. Bring your feet onto the floor and sway your knees side to side. That's it, releasing your hips. Now, can you do these and at the same time go in the opposite direction to your knees, so your shoulders come in the opposite direction? That's it. Open and look over your shoulders. Good. Bring your legs forwards and big circles with your feet, and on the other direction. And scrunch your feet and spread. Can I see those toesies spreading? And scrunch and spread. And scrunch and spread. One more. And release. Bring your feet together, knees apart. Butterfly. Fly like a butterfly. That's it. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Paris, are you doing it? I can't see you. Bring your index finger, middle finger and thumb around your big toe and bring your chest up. Bring your right leg up and bring it in. Left leg out and bring it in. Right leg out, bring it in. Left leg out, bring it in. One more on each side and in. I think the young ones are finding this too easy. So let's see, both legs up. Yes. Keep your chest open, looking up towards the sky. And the adults, just be gentle and release. Cross your legs, coming into all fours. So we're going to be on the knees for a little bit. For people that have sensitive knees, or even if they are not too sensitive. For instance, here I have hard floor, so I rather use a blanket underneath my knees to protect them. There is no point on suffering. In my yoga classes, we're after the no pain, no pain. So just use what you have available to feel more comfortable. And have your middle finger pointing forwards. Start swaying your hips side to side, letting all tension come away. And now, can you make big circles with your hips? Big circles. And change direction. Good. Now we're going to move the upper body. So push from your shoulders and then release. The hips stay stable. Push and release. Pushing up and release. And now we're going to put it all together. Tailbone, sacrum, lower back and head. So tailbone, sacrum, lower back, upper back, head coming in like an angry cat. And then we start on the tailbone, belly, chest, collarbone and head. And looking up. And tailbone, sacrum, middle back, upper back, chin to chest, pushing up. And releasing tailbone, lower back, middle back, upper back, and open. 2 more of those. Let's see if you can do the sequential movement of the whole of your spine. And releasing. Last one, bring it in. Push like an angry cat. Let's see if the kids can say meow. And then release a cow stretch. Moo, moo. The adults can say it as well. Nobody can hear you, so it's good. Bring your toes together, knees apart, and stretch your arms forwards. Let your head release towards the floor. Breathe deeply, opening your armpits, stretching your upper body. Breathe. And we're going to walk both hands to your right hand side. Let the side of the head rest onto the floor. And breathe. That's it. Very good. And bring yourselves back to center. Change sides. Stretching the sides of the body. And bring yourselves back to center, middle finger pointing forward. Tag your toes under and come up into your downward facing dog. And walk your dog, releasing your heels towards the floor. Sway your hips side to side. Breathe deeply. And inhale, coming into plank. Exhale, push back into down dog. In down dog, we are doing like an inverted V. Inhale, coming into plank. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. And exhale. Walk your hands back towards your legs. Take your blanket apart. And bring your chest towards your thighs. Grab hold of your elbows. Swaying your upper body side to side. Releasing your head, releasing your shoulders. Let your upper body be really heavy towards the floor. Then release the elbows. Pushing your feet onto the floor, come all the way up into standing. Bring your arms around and up. And bring your hands to your heart center. Good. Shake your arms, shake your legs. And we're going to start with our sun salutation A. So most of you that have come to the classes with me will know this one. Surya Namaskara A, sun salutation A. I'm only moving the mat so that you can see me better, hopefully. Inhale, hands by the side of the body, shoulders back and down. So you know this one. Bring your arms up, And as you exhale, fold forwards all the way towards the floor. Inhale, hands onto your shins and flatten your back. Exhale, hands by the sides of your feet. Bring your right foot back, opening your chest and lowering your hip. Left foot back into plank. Bring your knees onto the floor. Your chest is over your wrists. And lower down into Chaturanga. Inhale. Release your belly onto the floor, shoulders back and down. Cobra or up dog. Exhale. Downward facing dog. 3 deep breaths in here. Pushing your chest towards your thighs. Your heels are relaxed. Inhale, bring your right leg up and bring your right foot between your hands. Opening your chest and lowering your hip. Breathe deeply. And bring the back foot forwards. Hands onto your shins, flat back. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come all the way up. And exhale, release. Good. So using your arm strength is really important. And I wanted to talk you through the Chaturanga for a moment. So I'll bring you down towards the floor with me. Watch for a moment. So if what I want you to do is to bring your elbows, you will have your body at a 45-degree angle and your elbows by the sides of the body. Then coming into Cobra. If this is not possible for you because your arms don't have the strength yet, then it's okay to come forwards, bend the elbows and let the belly come down onto the floor first. And then you come into Cobra. So the options are the chest is over the wrists and you come into chest and chin down and slide forwards into Cobra, or you can bend the elbows and let the body release down gently towards the floor, always making sure that you use your arms so that you develop that. Caroline, of course, you don't come onto your belly. You use your cushion. Okay, let's try it. Good. Let's come onto standing. I hope that was clear. Most of you know that I emphasize on this point because I want you to develop really strong upper body. So your feet can be hip distance or together. To know what your hip distance is, you can bring the heel of one foot onto the inner step of the other, and where the ball of the foot is, that is your hip distance. So hands by the side. Inhale, bring your arms up, stretch. Exhale, fold forwards all the way down towards the floor, softening your knees, relax your head. Inhale, hands onto your shins, flatten your back. Exhale, hands by the sides of your feet. Bring your left foot back this time. The right knee is over the ankle. That's it, Lisa, very good. Hands onto the floor, leg back into plank. Lovely. Now choose, lower your hips. So your hips shouldn't be here. They should be in one line between your shoulders and your heels. They shouldn't be there either. So hips stretch. Knees, chest and chin, or lowering into the ground from your hips. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, left leg up. Look towards your hands and bring the left foot between your hands. Open your chest and lower your hips. And bring the back foot forwards. Hands onto your shins, flat back. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, coming up. And exhale, release. We're going to do one more, one on each side, so right and left. Now we know what we're doing, so you can do it by listening. Inhale, arms up, expand. Remember, this is your practice. Exhale, fall forwards. Be connected with your body and with your breath. Inhale, hands onto your shins, flatten your back. Exhale, hands by the sides of your feet. Right leg back into a low lunge. Open your chest and lower your hip. Push your back heel away. Hands flat on the floor. Left leg back into plank. Good. Bring your knees onto the floor and either lower from your hips, bending your elbows, or chest and chin goes down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe. Inhale, bring your right leg up all the way towards the sky. Keep it there for a moment, letting your left heel go down towards the floor, pushing your hands on the ground. Look towards your hands and bring the right foot between your hands. Open your chest, lower your hip, breathe deeply. And bring the back foot forwards. Hands onto your shins, flat back. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, release. One more, inhale. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, left leg back into a low lunge. Check that the knee is above the ankle. Hands onto the floor, leg back into plank. Knees onto the ground. And release down to your chaturanga. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to do 5 deep breaths here. If you need to rest in child's pose, please do that. Breathe deeply, keep your belly in. You can shake your head, check that your head is between your arms. Your heels are going towards the floor. Your shoulders are relaxing away from your ears. And bring your left leg up towards the sky. Looking towards your hands. Bring the left foot between your hands. Help the leg if you need to. Open your chest and lower your hip. And bring the back foot forwards. Hands onto your shins. Flat back. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, pushing your feet onto the floor. Come all the way up. And exhale. Release. Good. Shake your arms, shake your legs. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Fabulous. I like that. Shake it, shake it. Good. Now, we're going to do a balancing posture. So if you are standing in a very soft ground or in a double mat, you can stand onto the floor instead. Just stand wherever you can and close your eyes for a moment, swaying your body side to side and feeling your feet onto the floor. Hopefully you feel a little bit of warmth from your sun salutations. Sun salutations are a full body workout, so if you can't do anything else, 3 sun salutations is enough. Now go backwards and forwards. See if you can do it still with your eyes closed. And now make circles coming into the 4 corners of your feet. And change the direction of the circles. Our eyes are a great way of keeping us balanced. So if you want a little challenge, keep your eyes closed and bring your weight onto your right foot and lift your left heel. Come onto your toes and see if you can lift the foot off the floor. And then open your eyes and find how you can balance a lot better with your eyes open. And see if you can close your eyes and keep the leg off the floor. Open your eyes again and release. Good. Isn't that magical? Our eyes are half of the equation on our balance. Now close your eyes again. Let's see how we fare on the other side. Close your eyes. Bring the weight onto your left foot. And first just lift the heel off the floor. And maybe come onto your tiptoes on the right foot. Keep your eyes closed. No cheating. And see if you can lift the leg up. Now that your brain has experienced it before, you might be better on this side. Open your eyes and see that you can have a lot more balance with your eyes open. Maybe bring the knee further up. And then close your eyes again. And release. Good. Shake it, shake it, shake it. If you are struggling with your balance today, keep at it. Balance is something that we can cultivate. The more that you do it, the better you get at it. So now that we have tested our balance, we're going to go into our tree pose. So bring your weight all the way onto your right leg, and your left foot can rest either on your ankle, on your calf muscle, or onto your inner thigh. And bring your hands to your heart center. Breathe deeply. If you need to have a chair or hold onto a wall, don't worry about it, you can do it, and you will develop that balance as time goes by. Keep your shoulders back and down. See if you can bring your arms up. Stretching your elbows. And if you want a challenge, you can try and look towards your hands. Breathe, expanding your balance. And very, very gently, bring your hands to your heart center. Release your arms and release your leg. Shake it. And let's try on the other side. So have a good grounding, feet on the floor, toes spread. And then you can bring your ankle, your foot onto your ankle, right foot onto your left ankle, or your calf muscle, or your inner thigh. Don't worry how far you go, how high you go. Bring your hands to your heart center. Good. Breathe deeper. Caroline, I'm not sure if you're putting your foot onto your knee. If that is the case, nobody should have the foot on the knee. The foot is either underneath the knee or above the knee. Good. And bring your arms up. Stretching up, relaxing the shoulders. See if you can straighten your elbows. Now from there, can you bring your gaze towards your hands? Whee! And bring your hands towards your chest. Release your hands, release your legs. And shake it. Good. Oh, Emily, thanks for joining us at long last. Good, we're going to go into the ground. So bring your hands to the side. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, flatten your back. Exhale, bring your hands into the floor and bring your right leg back into a low lunge. Then left leg back into a low lunge, into a plank. Bring your right knee onto the floor. Right hand aligns with the right knee. And turn around, coming into a side plank. Breathe. Look towards your right hand, bring the left arm overhead. Left leg comes off the floor and hold it in there. Now, if you can, bend the left knee and hold onto your left foot with your left hand, opening your chest, stretching your thigh, breathing deeply. And release, coming back into plank. Left knee onto the floor. Turn your shin. So I'll show you in this direction. We're bringing ourselves into a side plank. So side plank, look towards your left hand, bring your right arm overhead and bring your right leg up. Bend the knee and see if you can hold onto the knee, opening your chest. We try to get a nice big stretch on the thigh and the chest. And release, coming to a child's pose, knees together and the arms come to the sides of your shins, forehead onto the floor. Breathe deeply and relax completely. And you can rest your hands behind your back onto your hips. Your forehead is on the floor. We're going to stretch those arms a little bit. So bring your arms overhead, stretching your neck, stretching your shoulders. And as you exhale, release. Inhale, bringing the arms overhead. Exhale, release. Inhale, bring your arms overhead. Feel those shoulders stretched. And as you exhale, release. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders and come up to sitting onto your shins. If sitting onto your shins is uncomfortable for you, you can put a cushion between your heels and your bottom. And it is quite comfortable actually to do it that way. So we're going to do a couple of twists from here. Inhale, bring your arms up. And as you exhale, turn towards your left, bringing your arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, bring your arms up. And exhale, turn towards your right, arms parallel to the floor. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, this time bring your right hand onto your left knee and left hand rest behind. See if you can open your chest and look over your left shoulder. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, left hand onto your right knee, right hand behind, and look over the shoulder, feeling the stretch on your ribs, on your chest. Inhale, arms up. Watch if you want. We're going to bring opposite hand to knee and lift the hips, then stretch. So there is a twist and an arch. Good, we're going to do it twice. So inhale, coming back to center. Bring the arm up. First, opposite hand to knee. We turn around, look over the shoulder. Then lift the hip and bring the arm overhead. And release. Let's sit again. Opposite hand to knee, open your chest and stretching up. And release. Change sides. First twist. Then open up, bringing your hips up. And release. Let your knees have a little rest. Bring your legs forwards. Massage your knees. So all of this opening of the chest, opening of the ribs will keep your lungs healthy and will let all of this lymphatic system circulate on the sides of the body. So make sure that your legs are feeling back to being in action. They were compressed underneath us for a little bit. Massage your knees. And you can sit onto a cushion or you can sit onto the floor. Legs forwards, Adrian. That's it. I know you're very tiny for me at the moment, but I can still see more or less what you're doing. And main thing I can always see is if you're cheating. The camera just jumps like that if you're cheating. No, it's not true. Inhale, bring your arms up. Stretch. Exhale, Paschimottanasana. Forward fold. Let your head relax towards your knees. Breathe deeply. And if you have any discomfort in your lower back, you can bend your knees a little bit. Caroline, if you want, you can open your legs a bit wider apart, giving room for the belly. And breathe and relax. We're going to do 5 deep breaths in here. Trying to concentrate on releasing down. Letting your neck be long and relaxed. Allowing the whole of the body to tilt towards the floor. Very good. Excellent. We have a tiny baby as well. Fabulous. Hi, Anna. Good. Inhale. Bring your arms up. And release your hands behind you, bending your knees. Now, see what you need to do. Your fingers are pointing away. Your shoulders will be open. So, we're going to bring the right leg up, pointing the toe. Bring your leg 1 inch from the floor and bring it up. And bring it down and up, down and up. Down and up. You should feel it on your thigh. Bring it down and up. Now we'll bring it down and up, down, side, back, up, down, side, back, up, down, side, back. Can you feel that thigh? Yes? Side, back, up, down. Now bring the knee. Bring the ankle over the knee and stretch that hip. Open your chest. Same leg, right leg comes onto the floor. We have both legs 90 degrees and walk your hands forwards. This is called a deer pose. So we are trying to release those muscles that we were just tensing on the hips and on the inner thighs. And walk your hands back, coming back to center. And we're going to try on the other leg. So, shoulders back and down. There is none of this. We are not like slouching here. Bring your shoulders back and down. Feet firmly on the floor. Your abdomen is engaged. And bring the left leg up. And lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Lower and lift. Now we're going to add lower, open to the side, back to center and lift. Lower, open, center and lift. Lower, open, center, lift. 2 more. Woo! Last one. And bring it back to center. Hug your knees, have a little rest. Wonderful. Now, come back to the same position, hands behind. So anyone that feels a little bit weaker or is in a special situation, Caroline, for instance, you will do the same, alternating. Yes? So this is your choice, your option. For the rest of us, if we feel strong, we're going to do it with both legs. Open and back up. Bring it down, open and back up. Okay, and we're ready. So either one leg, alternating one side and then the other, or both legs. If you're doing both legs, you can bend your elbows and bring your chest a little bit further back to give you more counterbalance. So, legs up, lower, open, back together, and up, and lower, open, back together, and up. Keep going, open, back together, and up. You can do it. Come on, Lisa, yes! 2 more. Last one. Woohoo! And release, hug your knees. Well done. Make big circles with your legs. And I just remember we didn't do the deer pose on the other side. So bring your left leg onto the floor, right leg 90 degrees, and just release into that left side. Just wanted you to use your abs, so we didn't release them to the left side. Breathe. Lovely. And bring yourselves back to center. Bring your legs forwards. Shake your legs. Massage anything that needs to be massaged. And we're going to release those abs a little bit. So we're going to come into our shoulder bridge. I'm going to move the mat so that you can see me sideways. And come a little bit closer. So most of you know the shoulder bridge. In shoulder bridge, if you don't know it, please watch. Shoulder bridge, we're going to have the feet onto the floor. And the idea is that the knees go away from us as we lift our hips. Shoulders come away from the ears and the hands can stay by the sides of the body. Or you can have your arms like robots and let your elbows press down to bring you up. Let's all do the robot arms and like it. Feet on the floor, knees bent. Contract your pelvic floor, shoulders back and down. And bringing it up, vertebra by vertebra, pushing your elbows onto the floor, opening your chest. And as you exhale, release down, vertebra by vertebra. Keep going, bringing it up, expanding onto your chest, pushing, and exhale, release. Inhale, bring it up, open the chest. Expand. And as you exhale, release down. And happy baby, bring your feet up, bring your hands onto your feet and rock side to side. The children in the room are going to show us how this is done. Experts. And if you can, grab hold of your big toes with your index finger, middle finger and thumb. And we're going to do the same as we did in warm-up, but this time from lying down. Straighten your right leg and bring it back. Straighten your left leg and bring it back. Right leg and back. Left leg and back. Straighten your right leg, bring it back. Left leg and back. And now see if you can straighten both legs. Feel the difference between what you're doing now and what you did earlier. And bring your legs towards your chest, still holding onto your feet. And see if you can straighten both legs. Bring your head and shoulders up and try to bring your head towards your knees. This is the same as Paschimottanasana, forward fold. And release your head and shoulders down. Keep your right leg up and your left leg comes 1 inch from the floor. Hold onto your right leg. See if you can bring it in a little bit more. And bring the left leg up, change legs. Hold onto your left leg. See if you can bring it towards your forehead. Maybe bring your head up if you want to. And now we're going to bring the head and shoulders up and just Exchange legs, holding the legs, using the abs. Exchange, exchange, exchange. Keep breathing. And see if you can go a little bit faster. One leg and then the other. Good. Both legs up. Hands together. Index fingers pointing up. And we're going to bring the arms overhead and bring the hands side to side. Working with your obliques. Breathe deeply. Last two. Last one. And relax. Let your feet rest onto the floor. Knees are resting against each other. Arms overhead. Roll your head side to side. We're nearly there, my dears. Nearly there. Bring your hands behind your head and chin towards your chest. Stretch the back of your head. You can roll side to side. Bring your knees side to side with your arms into a T position. And let both knees rest to one side, stretching your abs, stretching your obliques. If this is enough, you stay there. If you want a little bit more, bring the outer foot onto the inner knee, getting more of a stretch into your side. Breathe deeply. Allow your thigh to stretch. We did use the thigh quite a bit today. And bring yourselves back to center. Sway your knees side to side. Let both knees rest in the opposite direction. And bring your foot onto your knee. Feeling that stretch on the side of the body. Breathe deeply. And bring yourselves back to center. Bring your hands underneath your knees. Rock backwards and forwards. Rocking like a ball. Massaging the whole of the back. That's it. Rock and roll. And bring yourselves back into sitting. So in all yoga classes, we normally have an inversion. And inversions are very, very useful to let the flow of blood circulate in the opposite direction to what it normally would. Now, there are a few of you that I have not worked with before, and I don't know what your level of yoga is. So this will be something that will be really nice to know. If you can send me a message either on Facebook or email me. My email is Geny, Geny @tayyoga.co.uk. This information will be on the chart Facebook page, my Facebook page. So I want to know what experience you have on your yoga and work really, really carefully. So those of you that I know, you can go into your shoulder stand, no problem. The rest of you, there are a few options that you can have. One option, especially since we are at home, is to find a nice chair or a ball, hook the legs over it. Caroline, this is perfect for you. And then release down. So this is one option. If you wanted your legs a little bit higher, you can bring them onto an armrest or wherever you can. You can also bring your legs up onto a wall or a door. You bring your hips close to the wall or the door, and then you bring your legs up towards the sky. You can have a blanket behind your head. It doesn't need to be tucking, it can be a relaxed position. The other support way of doing your shoulder stand is by putting a block or a cushion underneath your hips, and your legs can come up. Or the full shoulder stand. These with your hands on the small of the back. Legs up towards the sky. So choose your shoulder stand, whichever inversion you're doing. If you have been here for a while, see if you can stay for another 10 breaths. If you have had enough, you can come into your plow. So breathe in deeply, reaching towards the sky, expanding on the sides of the body. When you've done your 10 breaths in shoulder stand, you can bring your legs overhead, letting your toes touch towards the floor, hands onto the floor. You can interlace your fingers and push your hands away. This is the plow pose. If your feet are not touching the floor, keep your hands on the small of your back. We do 5 breaths here. Probably have done 5 breaths by now. Keeping your legs close to your chest. Bring yourselves down vertebra by vertebra. Releasing your legs towards the floor. Take a moment to feel your body. Bring your hands underneath your buttocks. Chest up. Open your chest and bring your crown of the head towards the floor. Breathe deeply, point your toes. Inhale, lift your head, release your hands, hug your knees. Make big circles with your knees in one direction and big circles on the other direction. And let both legs rest to one side, twisting. You can straighten the top leg if you want to. Just feel side of the body opening up. Breathe into the lungs. And bring it back to center. Change sides. And back to center. Bring your hands underneath your knees. Rock backwards and forwards. And come into seating. So I have the camera showing me, or the screen showing me that Charlie is there, but I can't see her. I don't know if she's there with Melody or not, but if so, hello. Ah, it is. There you are. Hello, hello, hello. Wonderful to see your smiling faces. Ah, well, we are very welcome to having the children here. It's different to be on a screen than to be in person. We're going to close our class with a Brahmari breath. So Brahmari breath is done by bringing the thumbs onto the ears. Don't do it yet because otherwise you won't hear me. Thumbs onto the ears, and the rest of the hand, the fingers come onto the face, closing your eyes and letting the vibration happen inside your head. Now, some of you are busy, your hands are busy with children and stuff, so don't worry about it. You don't need to use your hands. The way that you're going to do the Brahmari breath, good, and this I need all children present to help me, because we have to make a noise that is so loud that it reaches all the way up towards the sky. And the noise is like this, it's like an om, but with your mouth closed, like this. Can we practice first? Inhale. I can't hear you. Very good. So now we're going to do it. The ones that we can use the hands, use the hands. If you are holding children, don't worry about it. Just keep holding your child and do it with your eyes closed. So If you can put your hands into your face, please put your hands into your face. Inhale to begin. Inhale. Two more times. Last one. Release your hands over your knees. If you want to do your final relaxation seated, please stay seated. If you want to lie down for your final relaxation, make sure you stay warm. Charlie, you can stay seated with your headdress of a child. So whichever way you can find a moment, space to relax and release with our little ones, with our loved ones. Just lie down. You can even sit on the sofa if you want, Caroline, or lean against the sofa. Just feel as comfortable as you can. If your body is arching forwards, have your chest up. Oh, it's good to see that some of the children just come for the relaxation. Eh, Paris? Very good. And let yourselves release towards the floor. Release your head, shoulders, arms to the side. Wherever you're at, close your eyes. And inhale deeply. Exhale fully. Let your whole body release towards the floor. And give yourselves a little smile. Wherever you are, whatever you have been doing, whatever has happened in this very strange week of isolation, we made it today to this class. We made it today together. Together we're pulling for all of this to come to the best outcome for all of us. So congratulate yourselves. Feel that sense of pride shining from your heart. And bring to mind the intention that you put at the beginning of the class. Perhaps it has changed. Maybe it's the same one. And very gently wiggle your toes and wiggle your fingers. Roll your head side to side. Bringing your head back to center. If you're at home and you want to stay resting for a little bit longer, you can stay in your Shavasana. You don't need to sit up and do the arms with me. And if you want to, just bring your legs together. Have a nice stretch. And come into sitting. If you're staying lying down, just stay there and listen to the arms. Repeat it in your head. It works the same. So we're going to say 3 Oms and Shanti Shanti, Om, peace, peace, peace. Just to finish the session. Om is the sound of the universe and Shanti means peace. Go on, Emily, take your seat. Inhale to begin, inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace, peace. Bring your palms together, rub your palms, make the movement a little faster, and bringing your palms over your face, smell the soap from all the washing that we've been doing. Inhale deeply. Open your eyes to the darkness of your hands. Bring your hands to your chest and bow your heads. Namaste. Give yourselves a clap. Well done. Well done, everybody. I'm going to unmute you. So if you wanted to say something, you can have your say. But I will stop the video now. So let's all do a namaste. Namaste.
Oh,